Hey, what's happening? Your boy Big K.R.I.T. I'm kicking it with the Frescos Sensei. This is the Dojo show. My biggest influence as far as musicians, I'm gonna start from just the old school, and we're talking about Willie Hutch, Curtis Mayfield, Bobby Womack, the Dramatics, Commodores, Parliament, you know what I'm saying? Like they really kind of put up again as far as old school soul, and then we're talking about hip hop, we're talking about UGK, 8-Ball and MJG, Outkast, Hood in My Dungeon Family, you know what I'm saying? 3-6 Mafia. Like these are the people that I grew up listening to, and I could really relate to a lot of the content, a lot of music, because it was like they were talking about my backyard. Even from them and being able to take 808s, hard kicks, hard snares, and putting them over soulful samples and making it club music. I think that's why I got a lot of my inspiration from Tupac. I heard, I saw an interview in the opinion, and I think it was one of the documentaries, and it was showing how, like, roads that grew from concrete for one. I mean, there was a certain line in there that became a song, and a lot of his songs came and derived from his poetry. And I was like, damn, okay, I'm writing poetry, you know what I'm saying? Just I gotta figure out how to put it in motion. I mean, I'm one of the people that I believe strongly in telling you about my real life, and giving you all aspects of it. You know, I like to have fun, I like to party, I like to ride, I'm old school, but I also, like you said, I'm a God-fearing man, and I'm strong in my faith. My grandmother raised me with morals, and so it would be me kind of robbing people if I didn't tell them about that half either. You know, Lord knows I never wanted to be a worker of inequity. You know, I always wanted to, the person in my music, the person I am on these videos is actually the person I am in real life. So when people approach me, they know that I'm being myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, K.R.I.T got down just like he is in their music. You know, versus me trying to sell you something, because that's not what I'm trying to do at the end of the day. I thought it was extremely important. You know, a lot of times it was brought to light as far as, you know, fathers not really being there for the children. And I actually had a great father, and he instilled a lot of morals into me and gave me a lot of jewels as far as being young, as far as just being a man. And I felt like paying homage to him, you know, and doing a record that really spoke to him and what he taught me as far as growing up. And it's extremely important to do a visual for that, whether it sold the album, whether it helped people venture to the album. It wasn't so much about that, but just something that went along with the song. And I plan on doing that with the record I got with B.B. King too, Praying Man. You know, it's a record that deserves, you know, a visual, and I think people really need to see, you know, a visual along the song. Wow, that's hard to say. Can I have 3? Praying Man with B.B. King. Praying Man with B.B. King. The outro, because it featured my grandmother. That's my actual grandmother. I found audio of her singing a cappella, and I was able to put it in the actual song. And man, Pull Up is one of my favorites too. You know what I'm saying? I actually featured my brother, Big Son. He been down rocking with me since I was 13 years old. And to have the OG Bun B on my first debut album, you know, was also amazing. And for it to have that soul and that grit and that feel, you know, like the 90s, it all makes sense. Hey, what's happening? It's your boy Big K.R.I.T, Third Coast representing. You know, I'm rocking with the Frescos Sensei. This is the Dojo, and it's going down. Third Coast representing Mississippi all day. This is the UGK for life. Go get live from Underground. Big Son Project is on BigK.com. Big Son MFOG, that's the name of it. Go download it. Y'all know what it is. Check out my partner D-Lo, Mookie, Smoke Dizzle, Joey Badass, Mac Miller, Will Khalifa, Currency, homies.